Alright, the ladies and gentlemen, John Suitepee here, and welcome back to the world of Wildstar. Only this time, I'm a little further into the game, and it's been about a week since the game has launched. As you can see, I am currently level 15 in the official dope guild called Suitepee X Skele. As you can see here, there's the leader, the almighty dope fish. And this is the area called Baldur, which I have completely finished about now, just recently thanks to a couple of YouTube guides. Down there is the remains of a giant robot. The cool thing about this game is that giant robot, when you first see him, is firing laser beams, which can actually hurt you as you quest around his area. The cool thing about the game is that once you, spoiler alert, get the quest to kill it, it stays dead for you. But anyone else going into the zone will see a giant robot firing laser beams. I find this area to be one of the more interesting parts of the zone. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Wildstar in general. I'm here to talk about the entire purpose of this video is kind of a reaction video to what is called a Shiphand. Now, a Shiphand is one of the sort of dungeons of the game, although I believe these can be done by one player. The group is recommended, but apparently they're more fun to do by themselves. So this one is called Shiphand, the Steady Traveller, which apparently is a simple difficulty. Basically, we've met Captain Milo at the excavation base camp on the outskirts of Gallo. He's in a bind for his asteroid mining settlement, M-13, has been infested by strange aliens. When it's asked for more information, they're apparently strange parasitical creatures. I haven't seen them myself, but if the distress calls are any indication, they are quite frightful. So you get this quest when you start entering this area, and it's apparently recommended between the range of 12 to 16, and it can be done in about 15 minutes, apparently. But if you take the time to look around and stuff, apparently it can take a bit longer. So this is going to be kind of my first reaction to this. I've not seen this before, I don't know anything about Shiphands other than apparently this one is really good apparently. And I'm just kind of doing this video to sort of like, you know, showcase, you know, a bit of Wildstar content, and to see if anyone's interested in seeing any other Wildstar content in the future. So that's all my abilities. Basically, we have the missions to sort of discharge. My basic attack. You have gamma rays, which is my sort of main damage dealer. The AOE nullifiers, the technology weakener fissure, the devastator probes, the damage over time, the colliders, which recharge, and my stun. So that's the abilities I'll be using. I also do have a support spec, but I'm not healing anyone, so I'm going to go for the assault spec. So without further ado, let's get on board the ship and see what happens. Yep, time to board the Steady Traveller. Oh, okay. So apparently there's also a veteran difficulty. I knew that this game had veteran dungeons, but I didn't know this also applied to a Shiphand. I believe the veteran difficulty applies for level 50, I think. I don't know if it starts any higher than that, but it's supposed to be basically a harder version of the dungeon. Valid instances will scale your character's overall gear power to the level of the instance. So you'll retain access to your abilities, tiers, amps, and rooms. In this mode, you can earn unique achievements and tasks not available in the normal unscaled version of this instance. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Or we could turn it off. Let's just, for the sake of it, rally to the instance level. Why not? There's only one person anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. So here we go. Again, I have no idea what to expect here. Oh my god. So, you're now aboard a spaceship. All I know is that the Shiphand's missions do take place off the planet. As you can see, we are now off-world. Don't know where the hell we are. We're on a ship called the Steady Traveller. And there is Nexus, where we just were moments ago. And this will apparently take us back to Nexus. So, also this is a PvP zone, but it doesn't really matter. I suspect this is just like a dungeon. Really, there's going to be no one else around and stuff. Kind of remind of Star Wars here, actually, the Old Republic. Alright, so let's go speak to Captain Milo. Let's see what he has to say. Great, now that you're here, make your way to the cargo hold. Alright, so we're going to head to the cargo hold of the ship. So we've got people laying around. Gotta deal with these parasitic aliens and stuff, so There's those weird floating gravestones. I've seen them all over this planet, and I have no fucking clue what they mean. You just see them around from time to time. Anyone got any answers, please tell me. Captain Milo, proximity warnings are off the charts. Oh, and I've no settler missions to track, so I'm going to disable that. So, oh boy, here we go. Don't think there's anything for me to collect, so I don't have to... Orders are boarding the steady trawler. They're heading to the cargo hold. Oh boy. They said, stand on, see the galaxy, explore the universe. Rubbish. These weird tales are making off with the accelerate crystal. You must stop them. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, looks like we have some intruders to deal with. This will be fun. So time to see some of the combat in action, I guess. The sort of fun combat that the game has to offer, really. I mean, you can see my telegraphs are going off there. I always hated their cocking. Oh god, are they actually trying to steal the crystals there? I might have to try and stop you. Oi, buddy! Get back here. You're not getting away with no crystals, jerk. Looks like we've accumulated the crystal here. Yeah, looks like we managed to save that one. Operate optional. Defend the accelerate shards. Oh, right. I can sort of stay around here and defend the area. Oh dear. That takes care of him. Oh god, these things are trying to steal them. Hey, buddy. Now's not the time to be stealing my shards. Jerks. Yeah, they're definitely trying to steal it, these wanderers. Scumbags. Oh god, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Should be alright though. Oh wow, my fucking memories dropped way down. We'll try and take this guy out as well. So this is kind of cool, actually. We're sort of defending an objective at this point from these pillagers, which is kind of interesting. Something I've not done in the game up to this point, really, is to defend an area from thieves. I've definitely had points in the game where I've had to, like, kill enemies in an area, but certainly not anything like this. This is pretty sweet, actually. So far, so good. I think these guys here just distract me. Actually, don't want to use that. Hey, thief! Come back here. Oh god, I'm trying to become a bit more frantic now. Need to kill these guys off a bit more quicker. Oh god, another one just appeared. I'm gonna have to try my best to take them out a bit quicker, I think. Maybe I have a problem here, otherwise. Oh yeah, they're coming a bit more frequently now, which is particularly grim. I'm gonna place that there. They're not really killing me that much though, so I should be okay. But they are definitely being a pain. It looks like I'm almost done here, so I just need to probably kill 2 or 3 more. Oh, yep, looks like we have done that. Ransack around. Uh-oh, here's the big bad boss guy, I think. This not so good. Huh, what happened to my item? Huh, I can't use my healing item in here, which is something I've just noticed now. I do have some med shots, or basically heal potions, but for some reason I can't use them here. Nice. And we took him down. Excellent. Ooh, I'm going to need a bit of time to recharge. That guy hit pretty hard. So we've defended the crystals and done an okay job, which is good. So now we need to head down to the asteroid's surface. I don't think we can collect these crystals. Certainly doesn't look like it. One of them nearly got away, but luckily not the case. So this is pretty much your sort of... I think this is like the basic sort of group content kind of thing. I mean, there are dungeons in the game, as I've said, which are completely different and a lot trickier than this, and will definitely require a group. But you see a couple of these Shiphands along the way. They take you into space, you do some space missions and shit, which is always fun. You know, I wonder if there's going to be any low gravity segments. I mean, what I've seen in this game so far, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I see. So, instead of healing potions, you get healing little things on the side, which is kind of cool. You can see all the trashed areas around here, as such. Now, I was having some memory problems with Wildstar for the last few days, but apparently now, since a couple of hotfixes, my memory problem appears to have vanished. I mean, it's still eating a lot of memory, which I've got my memory thing up now, showing just below 4 gigs out of my 6 total, but it's been getting a lot better. They are making hotfixes, they are trying the best. Alright, anyway, I'm talking too much. So let's go to the asteroid surface. We've not even encountered any of these aliens, oh god. Cutscene time. Foreman Kraus was running this operation when the attack started. If he's still alive, he'll know what's going on. Holy moly. And apparently now we are in a bubble or something. Eva XR51. The vacuum of space and your lungs are not on good terms. Don't take off this helmet. And, ooh. Gravity is decreased by 50%. And we can make moon jumps. And apparently it's equipped us with a helmet. I think. It look like this. Okay, so here we are on an asteroid. Something going to show us what the asteroid is like. And apparently we have a light on as well. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So we need to find Foreman Kraus. So we got we got some rocks falling from the sky here. We got some. Oh, better be careful of these nearly one dropped on my head there. That's what I said about the game. Environmental hazards are a thing that you'll encounter in most areas. Ooh, is he going to be my assistant? Looks like it. Uh-oh. He's about to trigger one of these space frazzes, these weird-looking aliens. Wherever they are. They look like little... Now you can see the... oh dear. Now you can see one of the different attacks in the game. As the game progresses, these telegraphs get more and more complicated. Looks like my AI assistant here is going to put me into battle. So you get all kinds of telegraphs, like for example, some of them will dive underground and stuff. Kind of did that a bit prematurely. Ooh, wow, he got lucky he didn't run into that. Apparently they were being overwhelmed by these aliens, so we need to be careful. Oh god. Well, it looks like we have to go in here. This is a bit of a... oh god. This is a very dark area. Well, let's go talk to him anyway, see what he has to say.
Something's wrong.
We woke up something in the mind, but I haven't a clue what it is. Oh, it's going too fast. Alright, so we need to collect datacrons now. I guess we need to collect datacrons for some reason. Not exactly sure why, but now I've got this really sort of... it's kind of sort of switched into being like a slightly horror atmosphere, but not really. I highly doubt this game's going to go all completely spooky on us somehow. But it's definitely a bit eerie, to say the least. Kind of like the flashlight though. I wonder what that means it's going to be a completely dark area. Looks like we got a dead body here. Unfortunately. And unfortunately... personal log. My contract terminates in 2 weeks. Can't wait to see my kids again. Oh god, there's an alien inside him! Oh, no way! That is just... ugh. There was a little alien inside that dead guy. It's like some out of Aliens and shit. I wonder if that was the inspiration. Bit of Alien or Aliens. My contract terminates in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see my kids again. I was just 2 weeks away from retirement. Good old cliche. Kind of weird that these people on this space colony have washing hung out on a line like that. Yeah. Alright, so we have to look around to see what else we can find on this very creepy ship. Looks like a lot of the miners are dead. If you can collect the datacrons, maybe you can figure out what's going on. Alright, fine. Collect. Any alien this time? Yep. We're in space. All the contaminants are aliens.
Double kill.
They got a double kill. Bit of humour there. Looks like he's running off a bit, so we need to keep collecting more of these datacrons from the dead miners. Oh, and there's another little infector. Luckily I'm kind of got some decent gear at this point due to questing and algo. Ow, did that actually interrupt me then? I keep getting interrupted, I think. I didn't know that was a thing. Personal log. They issued a new security directive today. Everyone going into the mines needs to wear full hazmat gear. What did they find down there? They found the aliens. Voices in the mine. Getting creepier and creepier, this. Looks like he's doing it. Increases critical hit severity rating by 4. Okay. This is a kind of a cool setup, actually. It's not really... It's very atmospheric for sort of... Well... For an opening sort of fruit quest. So now I'm supposed to shoot anybody refusing decontamination after working the mine. Why are they still mining if it's that bad? Getting all this little backstory of the mines, really. As such, can we actually go through there? Looks like we can. I'm going to go up here for a sec. Let's have a look. We got a fireplace. Space hollow fireplace. So I can't turn the light off, but I can sort of get the gist. Oh my god, there's a lot of aliens in there. I might have a problem with a group of them. Might want to try just not engaging them all at once, I think. Miners keep going missing. The ones that turn up for decontamination get taken to infirmary and aren't allowed visitors. Oh man.
Double kill.
They know about these aliens. They want to use them as weapons. Usually how it goes, isn't it? They find aliens and then some big corporation, some Wayland Yutani corpse, want to use them as weapons of war. Stupid military. Although, in fairness, I think they are genuinely trying to keep it under quarantine. They're just not succeeding very well, as you can see. Hence all these dead. This entire place is wrecked. The missing miners shown up. They opened the door for it, and then those things got in. And these things are going to burst out of their chest. I hope someone is telling them this afterwards. Hey, those dead miners, they kind of have these little things inside them. And they're not going to just let you kill them either. They're going to charge out of your stomachs and kill you. Well, we've only got to collect 3 more datacrons. These things have heard my personnel as some sort of parasite. We can't let them out. So they are aware of it, I guess. Just doing the best they can, really. Personal log. Damn that Kraus. He had to just keep mining even when people started getting sick. This is his fault. Oh dear. Foreman Kraus, you may have some explaining to do. Uh-oh. Oh my, we're in trouble now. This is a whole pack of them.
Double kill.
Can take on the little ones, okay. It's actually not too difficult. I'm definitely glad I'm doing this solo. I was actually going to do this in a group, thinking it was going to be difficult, but so far, considering the gear I've got, this isn't too bad at all. Seems reasonable enough. Alright, so let's see what's on this miner. Personal log. All my friends are dead. The voices are so close now. This is my collider attack. Really wrecks quite a bit. It doesn't use actuators, which are these things here. The actuators I'm referring to, these little cubes. Basically, these cubes, when you use certain abilities like the gamma rays, for instance, you use them up. And you have to replenish them by using either out of combat or using discharge to build up stacks. So it's kind of like building up energy, I guess. That's not forgetting, of course, the focus, which is something completely different. I think related mainly to healing, actually. Alright, I'm just going to pop that. There's a telegraph I need to avoid. As you can see with that telegraph, the enemy, when its traction follows you, it basically means that the player is going to, the enemy is going to appear right next to you like a burrowing attack. So all you gotta do is move out the way after the telegraph disappears. Alright, this is the last datacron. Personal log, if you find this datacron, run. Don't try to help, just run away. Solid advice there. I would take it, but I want to kill these aliens. Those poor bastards. Look, you're going to go that thing, fine if you might guess, but I'm locking the door behind you again.
Triple kill.
I got a triple kill. Yep, those streaks go all the way up to, I think it might be up to 10, but I'm not sure about that. But I know they go into like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe higher, and you can get achievements for it. So now we're going to have to search the mine. So I guess the first thing we need to do is kill all of these aliens. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they're going to spawn, so respawn, I should say. Oh god, there's a telegraph I need to avoid. As you can see, this just makes the combat so much more fun to play. Like, you can't just turn your brain off and sort of go, yeah, I'm just going to spam one on the enemy here. As you can see, this one's about to appear there. There's your burrow telegraph, follows you around, and the enemy does a little animation, hops under the ground and tries to sneak up on you. And you get all kinds, like, enemies will literally do one telegraph, switch into another. It gets really crazy. Like, there are so many different kinds of telegraphs in this game.
Triple kill.
It's just bonkers. You can sort of switch off your brain, I guess, if you're level enough. Like, you just sort of spam them. But it's not one of those where you can just stand there and press 1. You've always got to be on the move. You've always got to be looking around and everything. So, you got to be careful. Like, you can't just sit there and take it, really. At least not while you're at the level of the enemy, anyway. Maybe when you're high enough level, you can just ignore most of their damage and just go, bleh, whatever.
Double kill.
So I don't want a triple kill, actually. But one of the examples of this was that yesterday there was a world boss that was only level 11. But he was a... Wow, forget that we have world gravity. I don't think there's any reason I should be going up to these sites, but I'm going to try anyway. It doesn't seem to be particularly increasing my jump height, per se. It just seems to be slowing my descent. And there are some jumping parts in this game, like early on in Algorak, you get these loftite crystals, which basically allow you to jump stupidly high, which are kind of fun. So here, okay, a lot of explosions on here. But there was this world boss, and these level 50s showed up, and they were getting killed by this world boss. So level in this game's not even anything to begin with anyway. Well-timed stun there. I do have multiple stuns, but I tend to stick to one. Besides, I should be able to evade most of their attacks like this.
Triple kill.
Got the triple kill there. Oh, I'm running out of all my buffs from earlier, so... Alright, so now we're going to go into the mine. See what's up. Alright. We're past the operations area, and now into the mine central. And we have these space frizzlets. Huh. I guess these frizzlets are different types of aliens. Oh, they run away. Look at them. Running away. They're like scared of me or something. It's like, run away from the scary Granok. That's my race, by the way. I'm a giant, so... we were supposed to go the other way, but... It's kind of cool to think we're on a giant asteroid right now. It's a nice change to the game. I mean, a science fiction game where you actually get to land on a... Ah, I see. This is our ticket back to Nexus. Alright, so when we finish the mission, we'll be going back to this spaceship, I suppose. We know where the rocks... Can we actually go to where that rock is? We actually can. What do you know? You can actually go off the map again and go explore the planet. I don't know if there's any reason to do that, per se, but this is a game all about exploration. So, who knows, maybe we'll find an Easter egg or a secret cache or something. I won't do this for too long, though, because I can always come back to this and repeat it later if I want to. I'm just going to kind of look around. See what we can see over the edge. It's like something out of Zen, this, from Half-Life. A little bit, oh my, look at all that. I dare not think. Really cool. I'm gonna head to that crater just to see if there's anything there. Maybe there'll be something in the crater, who knows. I bet there's some secrets out here, like maybe there's an Easter egg or something you can find if you're lucky enough. I thought maybe you'd find something cool in that, but nah. I'll have to definitely check this out afterwards. Maybe I'll come back and repeat this quest and then just... go and explore the asteroid for any cool shit. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I suppose you might be wondering how the first week of this game's launch went. Well, the first week of this launch has been kind of an interesting one in some departments. I mean, when the game launched, they only had one English PvP server. And one for the North Americas as well. Which they quickly realised to their folly, probably within the first hour, actually, of the game launch head starting, that it was like, oh shit, it's not going to be enough to accommodate all these players. And they immediately had to draft up another English PvP server. Then another one a few hours after that. So by the end of the first day, there were 2 additional PvP servers, which I felt should have been there to begin with. Because a lot of people, like the Dope Guild I'm in now, were committed to this server. Because it was the only one announced for English players PvP on launch. Now there's like 4 or 5 of them. And most of them are still pretty high or full anyway. Although the queues aren't too bad. I only had to queue for about an hour today. Maybe under that. So it's not been too bad. Don't want to attack these cute little space lizards. They're innocent and I'm only leveled enough. So anyway, after the first sort of week of launch, after that first day, there was a lot of memory leak problems. Like, it would overclock so many PCs. You know, it overclocked mine. I mean, I actually had to bring mine in to be repaired, thinking that the game... Hold on a second. Not everyone in the mine and those in their own control. They seem to be saying some of them for hosts. Oh god. This is going to be fun. Oh god, we got infected miners here. So we have to defeat all these people now. That's part of the mission. Oh dear. This might be getting a little bit harder now. Because they're level 14 now instead of the level 13s and 12s I was fighting before. So I need to be a bit more careful here. Not to get myself killed. We have a decent amount of health. Should help. Ooh, we got 4.8k. That's going to take a bit of doing. Tell you what, I might clear all these. Ugh. How did we? Oh, okay. Might kill these off then. Suitepee, our hero. You saved us. Hooray, we saved. Oh wow. Health, emergency medical kit. Nice. There's a little combo here. AoE, stun, AoE, the whole works. Kind of. Well, I guess we will have to spare that in case we need health. So let's save it for this guy. I'm actually going to place my settler buff here. The settler buff basically is based on the path, and this one gives you more health, as well as also it recovers your health next to the fire. But it also gives you a nice little health bonus, so this will help. The cool thing about this is if other players use your campfire, you gain a path experience, which boosts your path level, which can go up to 30. So you place the idea of these sort of things is to place them as a settler in places where lots of people will pass on by and maybe use the fire, gain the buff, and then you can level up. So that's kind of the idea of those. Oh boy, this one's a tough one. Oh, I didn't dodge that too well, so I took the full damage. Luckily I recovered most of my health. Oh, I gotta hold down E. That's a sort of breakout gameplay. Whenever you get stunned, you have to hold down a random button. Q, E, and all the movement buttons. And it's random each time, so it doesn't work that you just have to spam one. It'll always change. It's a bit like a QTE, really. And it took me a while to actually get used to it, because I wasn't quite sure what it was at first. But it turns out you just hold down the button and then you break out. So if you get stunned, you just hold down the button and hope to immediately break out. Because usually when they stun you, they're following up with an AoE attack of some kind. So that's always useful. Anyway, getting back to the first week of launch. So all the memory leaks were happening. I think they're still going on some computers and stuff. That's the beast. She's the one who enslaved my crew. Kill her before she gets you too. Oh no, Hive Queen. Oh boy. Well, she's going to be the boss. I guess we have more to do, but we need to try and pull these miners over first, I think. Got a little combo here. Try and keep them in. Triple kill. Wasn't there more than 3? I guess not. Alright, let's free more of these miners. So memory leaks are still happening for some computers. People getting memory problems. The frame rate isn't too great. A lot of people having problematic frame rates and stuff. Like the frame rate's not fantastic. A lot of people having FPS issues. I've had to run a couple of tweaks myself. Like I'm running this in full screen with a vertical sync on to keep the FPS at 30 normally. And I'm getting a pretty smooth performance, to be fair. I've had no problems, but I have yet to go past this area. And apparently most of the problems occur in wrong one. That's the Dominion side. We're on Alizar. Apparently most of the problems occur around here in White Vale and Fade, which is the capital city. Celestion is where you go from Everstar Grove, if you pick that as a starting area. And I started in Northern Wilds, so I went to Algarok. I'll be going back to Celestion at some point in the game later to 100% it. So I want 100% each area. Alright, now to attempt a very tricky pull. I want to pull just the Infector. I don't really fancy the idea of fighting the Queen and the Infector here. I need to... It'd be nice if I could just maybe do this. Sneaky little pull there. Just use the... This is going to be fun. So got a sneaky little pull. Very good. I'm going to get my probes out. Probably stun me in a minute maybe. We'll see. Oh, and now I have to hold S. Bah, that time I managed to break out. And he didn't get his stun. As you can see there, he stunned me. Don't think you can dodge the stuns. I think there may be a chance you can, but that's the breakout gameplay. I mean, all the sort of typical crowd controls have different effects. Like, for example, a snare. I've seen it on an enemy. They don't just snare you traditionally. They put like a little totem up, which oh, I'm just being all these astronauts, I guess. Maybe there's a reward for it. There might be an achievement, actually, if you rescue every single astronaut. Maybe they'll help me at the end. Maybe they'll be my allies. I won't put it past this game that the more you free from these little pods, the more they help you out towards the end of the game. Plus, they seem to drop these health kits, which might just be useful. So I'm going to free as many as I can. Free, my brothers and sisters. Alright, now we gotta take on the Hive Queen. Superior. It's got the target window on me, so this is going to be fun. This could take a while, so here's a very tricky boss fight coming up here. Potentially, this is sort of your... Oh god, look at that wide as shit telegraph. Oh my god, she literally jumped at me then. That was quite freaky. Luckily, I just managed to outrange her little vomit spit, which is good. Not doing too bad against this boss, to be fair. Some kind of giant space. Stun here. Get my collider up. Yeah! You killed the Hive Queen. I really owe you a big debt. You bet I do. Head north, out of the mines, and a transport will take you back to Nexus. And suppose we had some loot, which I can't pick up. Huh. That's strange. Did I not pick up any loot for that? Oh, I did. I picked up an Outpost M-13 suit. That's cool. Ooh, and a small pack for the thing. Oh, that's a nice upgrade, that. Gives me a massive upgrade to my chests. More armor, more critical hit and severity rating. It's really sweet. I'll take the armor upgrade. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's got a little marker on the back. Really? Wow, this looks pretty cool, actually. I like it. I like what I see. Huh, it's odd. I appear to be, I can press V to loot, but nothing is being looted. Maybe a bug of some kind. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's the end of the mission as well, unless we're supposed to tick it off. No, that's it. That appears to be the end. Oh, I've earned gold rewards. Must be some kind of bug. I've probably already looted the bug queen, but it just doesn't confirm it. Or whatever. As you do. There's a lot of quest bugs in the game, and naturally, you know, we're going to fix those as they come across them. So it's fine, no particular problems here. I wonder if there's anything else around here. I mean, supposedly we've finished the mission now, but maybe there's a bit more content around. Who can say? Maybe there's more to come. Got that loot. Looks like there's a bit more to this, so I'm going to keep looking around. I mean, the enemies don't respawn, so that's a huge advantage to me. Always good. Dodge that. Gosh, you sucker. No loot on this dude. What else do we have around here? A couple of dead guys. Nothing else here, though. It's Probably not a whole lot left of this area, to be honest, so we'll probably just do a quick bit of exploring and then get out. But anyway, yeah, apart from the memory leaks and stuff and the performance issues and the queues, which have improved since they've kept on announcing more and more servers. I mean, it helped, but you still will expect a queue to get into the game pretty much. But I have to say, when you actually get into the game, it's been a pretty decent launch. I mean, I've not been too happy at the memory stuff myself, but that seems to have been a thing of the past now, even. So, I really enjoyed... Oh god, is that actually something we can get up to up there? I'm curious. I'm just going to see if we can get up to that bridge, because I bet there's some additional content in here somewhere, waiting for the Intrepid Explorer to go and actually get it. So we'll peek up here. Yeah, there does seem to be something here. This is interesting. I wonder if there's a secret area that we can explore. I am very curious now. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I was just wondering, because I saw this on the map, and I was genuinely... Ooh, what's that? Oh, we found something. A lonely lost lava, apparently. Hello. Hello, little fella. What's up? Talk to the lonely lost lava. Infecting you with love! What? Infecting you with love!
Achievement granted.
Ah, well, ain't that cute? Now I have a new companion, friend, thing. And I want to take it back home with me and use it to infect my enemies. I didn't expect this at all. I thought it might be like just a bit of background area, but it's actually an achievement. Oh, you're so cute. What if I can take it back and use... Oh god, there's another one. Ooh, can I get this one to be infected too? Let's see if we can get more than one of these. No, I guess I can't have more than one. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh well, wasn't expecting that. Nice little bonus. And now I've got my own space companion. Alas, I will have to leave him at some point. Where's anything back? Ah, it's invisible walls. Yeah, I guess there are some invisible walls in the game, like I pointed out, probably in the pre-release thoughts. But it's nothing new, not really fussed about that. I mean, this is the kind of thing you're going to find in Wildstar. There's always this sense of exploration, like if you just go off the beaten path, you might find a secret boss, a journal, a data entry. I mean, when I was looking up the guides to find the rest of the Algorok stuff, I was finding these journals and stuff in all kinds of different areas I was not expecting. So, you know, looking around in this game pays dividends. I don't think there's anything else. No, I think that's going to be it. Maybe this little friend of ours might scare a few people on the way back. And we didn't have to use one of those medkits at all. We found this pretty easy, actually. I'm glad I did this by myself. Maybe it would have been harder if there had been more players, perhaps. Maybe it would have given us more challenging enemies, but this was pretty easy. So, this is the normal mode. Veteran mode, I'm sure, will be much more difficult. And oh look, the rescued miners are here to greet us. Look at that. They're all there. Greeting us. Giving us a little salute. Spaceman. Oh, look at that. You can actually see the faces in the helmet. That's cool. That is awesome. Right there. Very, very awesome. You saved us. Thanks so much. Yep, I can see their faces. Huh. They all seem to have the same face. There's no greater medic than Suitepee. Yeah, they all seem to have the same black face. That's a bit weird. You killed the queen. Good job. Huh. Very odd. Very, very odd indeed. Oh. I guess that's it then. I don't think there's anything else to do. I mean, aside if I want to explore the planet and stuff, I can't go back the way I came because the stuff is just out there. And I guess all that's left to do is to hop on the spaceship and go home. I kind of just want to do a quick bit of exploring just to see if there's anything cool out here. Sort of wrap up my thoughts on this this Shiphand. This is a pretty fun stuff, actually. I mean, I hope the later Shiphands are a bit more sort of longer, maybe a few more interesting parts, but I kind of like this one. It's just a pretty basic sort of sets up the idea of what these are going to be. It's actually an invisible wall. Ah, it is. Well, that sucks. I guess there are more invisible walls than I thought. Alright, so I guess you can't go everywhere, but you can go to most places. I guess. So yeah, it's a pretty good Shiphand. I like the difference. I like the sort of feel of being on this asteroid. You know, the enemies weren't particularly tricky or anything. They seemed, you know, I guess it's just kind of like baby's first Shiphand. It's pretty cool though, the idea of having low grav and different sort of missions on the same thing, and the fact that I have this little cute friend. Oh, look at him, he's so adorable. I wonder if he'll come back with me all the way to Nexus. I wonder if you can keep him as a pet. Or do I have to doom him to this planet's existence? A lonely, miserable planet existence of... another invisible wall here. Which is weird, because this is the area we were in at the very beginning. There was probably some incentive to exploring that, but it looks like you were supposed to do that in the first bit of the mission. I think they should make this a bit more open-ended. You know, allow players to go back and explore. I might revisit this actually, maybe with a group, just to see if there's any differences in the group version. And of course, there's always achievements for it. I mean, you can go to the achievement list, you can go down to Shiphands, I have a ton of achievements. See if there's any I missed. You know, I can just go to this one alone. I mean, it looks like... yeah, it looks like generally there's only one specifically here, just for this one. And I guess there's some other achievements related to grinding stuff like this, so there's no sort of like beat it in a time limit or something kind of achievement, but tis cool. Tis cool. So yeah, this is a pretty good Shiphand. Let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future. Like, I can't guarantee I'll show everything, like dungeons and stuff, because I'll probably need to use my TS quite a bit for that. But let me know if you want to see more Wildstar content like this. Do you want me to do certain cool things? Like, do you want to do other Shiphands, certain quests, any world bosses I might come across? Or do you just want me to get back to playing Dynasty Warriors, Baldur's Gate, and Doom already? Because that's what I've been neglecting. Because I'm spending all this time playing Wildstar, which I make no apologies for at this point. Oh, dodged that. Let me know in the comments. Is any thoughts on this at all? I've found this kind of interesting. Yeah, well, my friend, I'm out of here. I just want to quickly see if he'll actually come back to us. Be a nice touch if we could have him follow us around for things. Oh, my memory is now jumped up a lot because we're now out of the single player area. Ah, well, that's disappointing. Looks like the lava stayed on the planet. I guess he couldn't handle the atmosphere of Nexus or whatever. And let's just turn in the quest real quick.
I hear you.
See what he gives us. And we get to unlock some new feats, which is nice. So I'll take the bugger boots.
You're always welcome on my ship.
And apparently this gives us some reputation tutorial, which I already knew. It's because I reset the AI. So now we'll just quickly equip the boots. And that's pretty much that. That's the end of the first Shiphand of the game. There will be several more as the game progresses. It looks like there's going to be 6 of them in total. Looks like we're going to have C6 as we progress through the game, going back into space each time. Probably getting more and more complicated as the game progresses, I'd imagine. So, what did you all think of this? Did you like the mission? Did you not? Just let me know in any comments below. I'd love to do more Wildstar content like this if people want to see Wildstar content like this. I might even consider doing a stream of it on my channel possibly at some time if people are going to see it that much. Although I have no idea how the internet would be able to handle both this, a live stream of this and the game, but might give it a shot. And yeah, this is my first reactions. Overall, a good Shiphand mission. Very interesting atmosphere, interesting mission types, I guess, and maybe a bit brief. I was probably expecting something a little more, but maybe that will come later in the other Shiphands to come. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time for whatever lies ahead. And thanks for watching.